Yep, so. To be honest. I'm just like trying to slowly wake myself up. Cause sleep was... Man, I'm going back into the sleep routine of my sleeping dog shit. Not as dog shit as it was, because at least I'm like, you know, sleeping for 5-6 hours before I wake up, but... Better than, 3 hours and I wake up in a cold sweat. Because my body decided, you know what? Breathing is overrated. It kind of is, to be honest. I want to be fish. I bet a fish wouldn't have sleep apnea. I mean, I can't prove that, but my heart of hearts is telling me that that is the case. Let's see, what music shall I play? Hmm. It was a fat beat I saw yesterday. God damn it. What was it again? I gotta posted it somewhere else. You wanna play this? You know what? Let's play The Penis. Eek! That's the name of the song. And I don't know why it's called The Penis, parentheses, eek. But it is. And you know what? Life is just better. Life is better knowing this. Although it's only a minute and a half long, so I'm kind of fucked. I have to think of something else. God, it's so hard to get like the exact volume. Whatever. That's good enough. It's like I literally have this set to 95%, or it's like 5% volume. 4% is too quiet. But obviously I don't have the pixel control to control it very well. It's even worse. Hold on, no. Before I say anything and jinx myself. Oh, what was it? Okay. So I have a concern that I was thinking about. I know I have made the joke about gooners. You know, haha, they're people who spend so much time on the internet, like, posting borderline porn or literal porn or talking about, like, asses all the time. Like, sometimes you'll see, like, this occasional guy. You know, fuck it, let's listen to Fight Night music. The bitchin' soundtrack. And it got me thinking. What if gooners are on a bell curve? Think about it. You have a bell curve. Let's put up a bell curve on the screen. Save image as. You know what? We're gonna bust out GIMP for this one. We're gonna use GIMP to talk about gooners. Where's my window capture? Alright, hear me out here. So, this is the bell curve I'm talking about. Like, what if here, this is like the normal people. Who we can call them, like, they don't goon, so let's call them the... No, this is a bit too big. 15, I guess. you know, they don't goon, so we can call them the nooners. They don't goon at all, right? And then you just have here, like, we're talking about like the internet's perspective. Not like normal people, because everything gets shifted way more towards the left. Then you have, like, obviously, this is like the, you know, represents the mean median mode. This is like like this area over here is like the 95. Oh yeah, there you go. This is like the 95 percentile, right? Like all of the various average internet gooners. Then here, this is like the top 5%. People who like never see the light of day. Damn it. Let's get like a little door drawn real quick. You know, this is like the last of the sun that they'll like ever see. These people who have never like once seen like a light because the goon sesh just never ends. Do they like? Surely they have to exist. And I feel like we can call them goners. And my fear is that, but like, you know, we're familiar with the gooners. But what about the existence of the advanced gooners? And just that thought scares me. And I feel like now I'm just gonna kind of take everything in my life with this same level of thinking of, even if I see something very like regular, there's always gonna be an extreme. Always. And you kind of just had to imagine, what are those people like? Like people who are so into it that they're like not even on social media because they're just enjoying that life. I do wonder because I think it was brought to my attention the existence of water talk or some shit, like people in TikTok who are way too about water and flavored water in like cups and all this shit. And I wonder if that's another example of the 95% role in action. You know, you got the people. Let's look at the Path of Exile. You got the people who just, you know, drink water because they'll die. I almost accidentally clicked end stream. Why did it fucked up? Great. I completely screwed up my OBS. Why am I seeing trans? What the fuck? What? How did I fuck this up? You don't see this, but like for some reason. Okay, here we go. Good enough. I don't know. For some reason, like my controls for like ending the stream and shit just popped out of the window. I was like inches away from just ending the stream, and then other windows got popped out, and I'm trying to put them back to where they belong. Ah, whatever. You know, like on the left side, you got all the people who, you know, all the people who are just like normal. They drink water to survive. Or maybe, honestly, on the lower end, I feel like you could put the people who have died because they just decided not to drink water anymore. I think those people can also go there. And then in the middle, you have people who are like, you know, okay, I like flavored water. It's pretty good. What? Okay. It's gonna require some context. I forget if I told you this before yesterday. I was thinking about the idea that like a lot of what we see on the internet might just be kind of like the internet's own median of like a bell curve of people in that thing, specifically about like gooners. Because think about like a bell curve. You get like the bottom 5%. The people who don't goon. I like to call them nooners. Then in the middle, you have, like, you know, the regular internet gooners. But you see them because, like, okay, they're still in, like, the goonosphere. But... I hate this. But, you know, they have time to make it everyone's problem. But then, on the very, very far end, you have the people where that goon sesh just don't quit. The people so lost in that sauce. I think I actually know a guy who has like 10,000 inflation images saved onto his phone. I think he might be the top 5%. And I would just kind of like it just kind of made me think about applying that to like other social media trends and fads, like fucking water talk or some shit. Like, are those the 5%, or are there people even further beyond?
I gave the keep your life to your own.
I want to know what the SSJ3 of water talk is. You mentioned something similar to that. I think in that case I might have I think I might have said it to you. Just without the wordplay. Oh, and I called like the top 5% the goners because they're so far gone in the gooning that there's no reaching them. That's just been like burning away. It's like burning away at my head. I just had to get it out.
Straight there.
And do I want Impaler? Also, hold on, did I want to make sure I have the right stream information? Alright, more chance to impale. Alright, where's all the impale nodes? There's another set of impale nodes down there. Interesting, swords can impale. What about axes? There's like an axe node. Also, the problem I have with water talk is they use like 20 different reusable containers, which kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, it very much does. Bleeding is 15% faster. Enemies killed by your hits are destroyed. Okay, so this is like my honestly, I kind of wish I included this in my Path of Exile video. Like, this is an example of very specific wording that means a lot, but it's so fucking funny. Enemies killed by your hits are destroyed. That means if you bonk someone and they die, not to like your damage over time, but like the hit itself, they don't leave a corpse, which is important because there's a lot of corpse or a lot of on death effects that get canceled if a corpse is never created in the first place. So like, but wording it like enemies killed by your hits are destroyed, that just sounds like people die when they are killed type shit. It's so good. Yeah, I do not like. Actually, wait, no, there's another impale thing down there. Alright, so I gotta probably cap out impale without even having to worry about it. And I have a feeling I'm gonna have to respec as I get my ascendancy, because I'm pretty sure my ascendancy is gonna give me a chance to impale. Yeah, I don't understand people. Well, I mean, I kind of understand it in this. It's the same thing as like fashion. Like, people who do that basically treat like the act of drinking water as a fashion statement. That's like the only reasonable explanation. They would have like a bunch of bottles. I like to think it means no matter what way you kill them, they go Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. Technically, but a little bit more violently, because I believe when someone is destroyed when they are killed, they like literally explosively like explode into blood. I mean, I can imagine a cup 3 or 4, yeah. I mean, I'm more of like a 1 or 2 kind of guy. Like, I feel like and you shouldn't need more than that. Like, you know, maybe like a smaller bottle and a bigger bottle. For like one reason, or like, for example, you know, you're a smaller bottle, but you're in like an office building, like a bigger one for if you need more insulation because you're going to be outside or something. Maybe a third one for like a bigger one that's also insulated, I guess. But also honestly, I just rock one anyways. I have a giant like 1 gallon bottle that I bought in Kansas because it was like the end of summer. When I was leaving, and they were like having all of their summer stuff on discount, like seasonal stuff, and one of them was like a 1 gallon bottle of water for like $5. I just took it, and I would bring it with me to work every day. God damn it. So they always text me. They always text me when I'm fucking streaming to ask me to cover. God damn. It is kind of crazy. But yeah, what I did for a while is when I was at the hospital, every day I was there, I filled up my bottle all the way with water, drank it through the day, and then I'd fill it back up, and I'd go home, and I'd just have a fucking gallon of water to do things with, instead of using my own water. Listen, that shit's free. It's literally coming out of the walls. Why would I not take some water? You know? Especially when the water in my taps there was like so fucking full of calcium that I'm not even joking. I made tea one time in a pan because I didn't have a teapot. That when the water finished boiling and I poured it out, the residual water dried and it left such a thick layer of chalk that I etched the letters OWO in the pan with my finger. I literally just drew it with my finger. It was so dusty. I was like, well, I'm just gonna have spring water. I think I only use like, I mean, it's safe. It's just full of minerals. It's hard water. It's not like it's full of bacteria or some shit. But like it just made like if it was like not pasta or anything I was like boiling in like large quantities to cook with, it just tastes like ass. Not like an ass, but it just tasted funky. Rare melee weapon. Let's do with that. So for like making tea and stuff, I got spring water. Nah, that was fine. Just slightly annoying every now and then I had to buy bottles. Does it freeze me? Of course it's gonna freeze me. Ah! They had to move 2 feet to slap my nuts. Get fucked. Not a whole lot of good there. I do miss leagues like Settlers of Calgar, honestly. But then again, with them working on Path of Exile 2, they probably like would not be making more Path of Exile leagues if they took that much time and effort. Cause like, you know, this is a decent league, but it really just feels like, hey, here's another limited space area where you kill a bunch of shit in. How many fucking leagues have they done that again? Like 17? That probably is an accurate estimation. Like, yeah, like Breach. I wonder if you could technically say Domination, the Shrine League. Because it would spawn a pack of enemies near the spawn. Or near the shrine that would spawn in. I mean, I guess it is hard to, like, make new and interesting mechanics in a genre like this when it kind of is just about here's a bunch of enemies, slap their nuts. Okay, what is my impale chance now? 65. I was off by 10%. Fuck. At least I got good damage.
I can't do this just yet.
Slap my holy ass memes. Hello. Who is this? I was not even online. I'm gonna assume it's Mike. Because I don't think I have Mike on my friends list. On Path of Exile. Hello, Mike. Corruption altar. Oh, there you are. Fuck it, let's corrupt my boots. Leave me alone. Alright. Fuck yeah, nothing. Oh, no, I got one white socket. Hell yeah, dude. We are ballin'. I can't believe the white socket is the most powerful of them all. What did GGG mean by this? Forward chance. Man, I miss Grim Dawn already. Like I'm hitting space to try and like dodge shit. Your initial build is Holy Strike, but the skill doesn't feel good. What's Holy Strike? Is that like a new skill? I have not been paying attention. I'm literally running a Heavy Strike with Impales and a Decoy Totem because Decoy Totem is goated. New skill. Ah, okay. I assume Duelist does not get Decoy Totem. I don't know why I thought that was an enemy. They had a bunch of new Holy skills. That's cool. Holy's always Holy's like a fun thing with like the mix of physical and heat. Or I guess electricity too. I think some of them are electric. What's a Divine Ire? The big fuck off Kamehameha. That shit is so fun. Even if it's like not that good of a skill because it takes so goddamn long to charge up. That like in Path of Exile, you sit there, your character like bends over like he's taking a shit. And it's like a 50-50 shot of you just shitting yourself and dying, or shitting yourself and the enemy dies because you actually got your blast off. Or alternatively, you get hit, you get stunned, so the enemy just walks up to you, slaps you across the face, you're like, ah! And then you just fire off a big giant fuck off Kamehameha and just vaporize them from existence. It is the quintessential don't bully me, I'll come. Yeah, I can't. There we go.
This land is done.
Why you spawn to the door, sir? Oh no! Oh no! Pool's closed due to beasts. Fuck! It's a callback. If anyone fucking knows what that is. If you do, I hope the social security check finds you well in this economy. Yeah, you could do a lot of cast speed, but I'm lazy, and that's a lot of investment, so I just don't do that. Dead ticket? Nope.
I can't do this just yet.
Doing Act 1 Dread Thicket? What am I? A new player? That's baby mode shit. Pool's closed. Kalandra closed the reflecting pool. League's disabled. Holy Strike B, god damn it. Why did you not name it that, Mike? God damn. That's too good. Wait, is that four link? No, it's not. Sime Jackass. Great name. I haven't seen Steve pop up yet. Where's Shaft Stinker? Too predictable. Yeah, but it's funny. It's like me making a joke about not having a knee. It's always funny. But like, you know I'm gonna make it. No sexual innuendo. That's also true.
Choose what you wish.
Enemies slain by players explode on death. Oh, apparently he's farming currency. Ah, yeah, he gotta wind up first. Additional silver jewel cache. Ooh. Unique armor.
Those long dead are still with us.
Oh, can I activate this while I'm in here? Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, the things are right here as well. Cool. Can you please hit? Thank you. 99% chance to hit. This game sometimes, I swear to God. This is why I want to go back to Grim Dawn. Wait, that's actually goated though. Hold on. That's so good. Wow. Holy fuck. And that adds like how much DPS? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, cool. Sure, just like don't render the enemies. Thank you. Just take Resolute Technique. I have 100% hit chance. Max life, global accuracy, regen, cold resist, fire damage. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's grab that. Let's see what the rest has. Oh wait, no, this is a different area, so I think it would only be one, right? Oh yeah, there's only one. So, yoink. I mean, at least now that I have dash, which is basically just like having Grim Dawn's little roll. Anything else? Anything else to bonk? Nope. No cash. Oh, ruby ring. Can't remember that. Worth it. What's down here? Cash? No. There you go. Oh, a battered helm. That's it. Lame. Ooh, whetstone. Yoink. Alright, I'm out. Oh, he's a boss. Hold on. No. You're not getting away. Thank you. Throw that out. Don't care about it. Intelligence, evasion. Put it there, might as well. And I'll quality this up to max. Perfect. 700 DPS axe right there. The brood spawn. What's my damage now? Nothing. Wow. Too much DPS. The game couldn't even render that shit. Nice. Gained like 150 out of that. Level up. Impales. 10% chance on hitting an enemy for all impales on the enemy to last for an additional hit. Does sound good. I think 20% chance to remove all impales on an enemy. Damage or 20% chance to hit on hits to remove all impales from the enemy. Impales removed this way multiply their reflected damage for this hit by all the hits they have left. Maybe? Hail damage dealt ignores enemy physical reduction. Let's do that. Well, don't bosses have like an innate amount of physical reduction? I was like doing some like researching on the mechanics, and I believe Impale, like, it's really hard to actually have ignoring physical resistances on Impale, because the damage comes from the enemy effectively dealing like reflected damage to themselves, rather than like it being damage that is like dealt coming from you, because Path of Exile is just like that. So like you have to have effects that apply to the enemy that reduce their like resistances rather than ouch. Being able to like say like, okay, your hits overwhelm like physical resist. Where's the boss? I want to smack that koala's nut so goddamn hard. I think this might be the fastest kill time for this koala. There we go. Oh, fucking just demolished because I wasn't sure if that was the ruthless or heavy strike's chance, because heavy strike does have a chance to do double damage. I forgot it had that. So every 3 hits, I do like almost double damage, and then I also, on top of that, have a 27% chance to do double damage. Like, that is thick as fuck. Oh, see, this is the kind of gambling I like. Like, give me some okay damage, but also give me like a really low chance to just absolutely smite the fuck out of some guy. Why? Because funny. It doesn't have move speed. I gotta keep my move speed up because I am blazing through this campaign. I've been playing for 4 hours between like this and last stream, and I'm already at the end of the game. Where's the Jin's box? I ran out of stamina. I really want some stamina leech. So random crits from Team Fortress 2. Yes, but in like a PvP context, so it's like not as frustrating. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I still piss myself laughing from random crits in TF2, but I still wish they weren't a thing. Okay, what are the rewards here?
Make your wish.
Silver-handed rare jewelry. I'll just grab this.
Come back.
Come back alive, she says as she gives me like the literal invulnerability buff. Okay, mana flask or health flask, I'll do that. And then I'll go here, and then I'll pop him. Oh man, that's gross. That is gross. Alright, cool. It is a little disappointing that modifier is guaranteed and it wasn't just giving you 2 random shrine effects. Because like the fact that was one of my first ones, it makes me feel a lot less special. Doom Lasher. I am being slowed. Hold on, can you fuck off for a second? I don't want to be slowed anymore. Thank you. There we go. I'm glad he got the leech's life effect because he doesn't actually attack. But how much of a thick boy he is. So where can I get mana leech? Right there. Okay, perfect. I think that 1 node would be enough. What's this? Blood-soaked blades. Tinctures apply weeping wounds instead of mana burn. Weeping wounds. You lose 1% of your maximum life. Effects that interact with mana burn instead affect weeping wounds. I don't want that. That sounds scary and spooky. Boy, with regret. Yeah, I think the game is trying to give me a sign that I will regret that if I grab it. I also have no tinctures. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not going melee this time. I actually could just use like proper tinctures as well.
I can't do this just yet.
Like my Dommy Mommy build, I only use that tinctures because I really did not want to like sacrifice damage. Another one. That makes like 7. Ooh, did card. Bonk. What's that slowing me? Thank you. I did want to sacrifice damage to put in melee splash because that build was like just skirting the fact that I was doing enough damage as is. It worked out in the end. I liked it. But it was definitely, if I had, like, any element lost, I would have just, like, it would have just not worked anywhere as well. I guess technically that would have given it more clear speed because it would have applied, the melee splash to my minions as well as me, but honestly, it cleared fine enough as is with my own DPS. Anything fancy in the area? Damn, that bleed sound reminded me that I gotta drink more tea. That mortar and pestle I got, that's like really heavy as fuck. It's white. And I realized, oh, this is gonna be bad because I have a... I use a saffron. So it's gonna very slowly turn like piss yellow on the inside. Maybe if I used it enough, it's gonna turn like orange. But yeah, I did not think that through. Because like saffron stains so hard, it's not even funny.
Approach. Choose what you wish.
12 additional packs of astral monsters. How did I just say no? There we go, stairs. These stairs go up. I don't know why. Like, so fucking Vermintide has this really funny thing. There's a lot of like level-based dialogue between like the various characters and shit. And I think they want to include dialogue that like is indicating to players that they're going in the right direction. But what ends up happening is like whenever there's stairs, one of the characters will just say, "These stairs go up." So you constantly keep hearing the dwarf goes like, "These stairs go up. These stairs go up. I think these stairs go down, Dory." It's so fucking funny. Portal in case I eat shit. Oh yeah. Although it is funnier than... Bucket portrait. That looks impaley. Oh, look at that damage! Although I suppose it's better than like doing the chaos waste in that, the game mode in that, and constantly hearing, you think that's impressive? Wait till you see what I did at Hogger's Bridge, says the elf. Hogger's Bridge? Wait a minute. 2 Nuln regiments disappear without a trace in Hogger's Bridge. Elf! Elf! I haven't played Vermintide in like fucking 7 trillion years and I still know that fucking line. Like a word for word. Because for some fucking reason, Elf just keeps going on kill sprees into Hogger's Bridge. Me when I hit up Hogger's Bridge.
I think I'm starting to like this ring last.
Wait, hold the fuck up, this cooks? Excuse me? Tier 2 global accuracy rating, Tier 3 leech, Tier 8 fire. Wait, that's Tier 8 fire? That much damage? Jesus. That's thick. I think that actually does more damage. Yeah, that should do more damage. Oh, that was with melee. I didn't even have my DPS set up. That's funny. That actually does less damage, but that's... We'll see what it's like once I add the 20%. From the... What do you call it? Whetstones. I bet I could do some sick crafting. Oh yeah, you start playing Kenshi on the deck, plays decently well, probably just need you start playing RTS with a controller. You played Halo Wars for the C360. You're sure you'll get better? I mean, in Halo Wars credit, it was designed for controllers, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that game was ever on PC. At least, like, initially.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but we've no time for talk.
It is a boss, like, all the way up here. I want to slap his nuts. Wait, there's 2 Mirages in the area now? Or was that always the case? I just didn't notice. Oh, it's an Exile. Fucking bodied. Wait, that's also kind of good, though. Yeah. Wait. That's a 4-link. Nice. You know what? I thought that was a boss around here. Oh well. Exit's right here anyways. Oh, you know, the boss was part of the mission objective. I thought that was like a different one. Like one of those white crawler guys. Maybe that's later. It is nice that a lot of Microsoft stuff's been coming out on PC. It is staying Xbox exclusive. Like the fact that I can play all of Halo like right now makes me happy.
Bring me back something nice, eh?
Hey, hold on, does he say?
You getting there? Now you're a familiar face. A face that cost me a good deal of coin back in the...
Oh yeah, because I'm through all this.
Took you for a privileged pretty boy with a death wish. Bet all that against you. Turns out you were standing with the blade as you were with your wardrobe. Well, at least you've brought Clarissa back to us. I'll take that as half payment for what I figure you owe me. Problem is, one die lover isn't much good to anyone. Like gloves, they tend to be more useful than pairs. The missing glove in this case is a young fella named Tolman. Fetch Tolman back for us, and you and I can happily call it quits. Don't do anything I would.
He's blaming me for his gambling problem. Skill issue, ratio, get good? Go with that. That. Ooh, I think that's just enough to buy.
Need some help.
Oh, you can't buy... Oh no, you buy them from the weapons guy, which would be him.
How you doing?
Yeah. It's this one. Oh, 15... Just below, but it gives me life leech, which is really good. And the accuracy will keep me going for a while. Oh, this one also had life leech. I didn't notice that. Ah, well. Well, shit balls.
Don't do anything I would.
Again, I don't have a scouring orb. I'll let you use a couple alts. Max life. Fire resist. Ah, good enough. Chromatic. I could probably use a chromatic orb on this just to get 2 green sockets. 2 green sockets. There we go. I don't need momentum. That's actually kind of pointless what I just did. Ah, well. We're all red. Can I do all reds? Boom. I call that luck, but the stat requirements for the weapon heavily influence, or the item heavily influence what you actually can roll. So, sure that wasn't that impressive. Actually, I think because of this axe, this is way better now. Just barely. I might as well keep you. Fuck it.
Hello.
Damn it. I hit the sell button. My aim's so goddamn shit I can't even use inventories right. You know what?
Watch yourself.
I'll get rid of that. I will sell that. I'll keep my boots until I get something else with move speed. And he's intimidating Cry again. Oh, we get double damage again, boys. Just try that. Do I need that? Try that. Actually, wasn't there like a buff I could have used? Oh, Chaos. That can mean that. Affinity. If I go back here, I can pick up a new support gem. Yena.
I am not sort of.
Molten Shell. I mean, I could also have Molten Shell on for some damage reduction. That. Wait, that could actually kind of be PogChamp though. Defiance Banner. Move speed, suppress, -% damage, seismic cry, it's like buffed AoE. It's only for slams though. Ancestral cry. It's 2 additional enemies. Oh, I could use that. I think I'm good with what I have here. Herald of Purity. Grants 15% of my physical damage as extra fire damage. Actually, here, I think this will be better because it's more physical damage. And Warlord. I might do Warlord's Mark. Yeah. And now now this is full of shit. What? You. That ought to do it.
Go with the spirit.
Humanity, the end of learning is your return if...
Perfect. And then we'll go here. We'll see how much damage I do. All these fools with their super gaudy pets. All I need is my trusty Kiwis. Look at them go. Are they not fucking adorable? Oh, he did roll! I knew it! He fucking rolled! Alright. So 16, 8, 6, 18, 10. Nice. And then if I do this... Well, it's gonna double the damage. Alright. Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna summon a random like dudes. Every now and then. They're not gonna do much, but like they're a distraction, I think. I think they can attack? Yeah, I think they can be attacked. Cool. Damn. That difference in damage. First hit, everything's gone. Second hit, nah. Level am I am still 4 levels over the area. I'm about to be 5. You know what? Fuck it. We're 5 levels higher. Get the fuck back here. Get the fuck back here. There we go. Yep, still a 100% chance to hit. His melee is just, I do dislike the server, the heavy server aspect of this game at times. I kind of was reluctant to include that in my video on Path of Exile, cause like yeah, of course it's an always online game. Of course you need internet to play, but I feel like to the extent at which you need it, it hurts.
I can't do this just yet.
And when it fucks up, it feels really, even small hiccups. Ultimately, I just never ended up including it. I was like, I mean, it is kind of free, so it's not like you're paying for anything explicitly. Oh, apparently I missed a phone call. Oh well. It's from work again. Where do I want to go now? could do impale effect. Actually, no, because I can get impale here. That'll take you to 70, 75, 80, 80% chance to impale. Wasn't there impale over here? No, that's just impale effect. Oh yeah, this. Perfect. Smash. Oh, where's the Rogue Exile? Where's his ass? Rogue Exile, where are you? There you are! He thought he could hide in the crowd. Sir, I just slapped the nuts of the man next to you and you just fucking fell over. Chaos Orb. We're rich. We're rich, fellas.
Ready yourself. Make your wish.
More XP gain. Fuck it, we ball.
You shall be
Wish for
graced
protection.
by men. Approach.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, now I've hit my fucking damage arc. We're bussing. I like very simple builds like this sometimes. Like I had my fair share of like Rube Goldberg machines. This is just your nuts, they're mine. Actually no, they're not even mine because I fucking vaporized them. Just gonna walk in here and hit a man with the nut nebulizer. I keep drinking way too many flasks. I have three Quicksilver flasks and I just chug them all at the same time. Balcony? Ooh. Ooh, caches. We're rich fellas. Actually, we're not that rich. I'll turn your nuts into knots. You're gonna have ballant soon. You know, you're not ballin', you're ballant. There we go. It just that was one step off. Is that a hate beats in here somewhere? No. Unique boss this area. It's hard to tell because he looks the exact goddamn same as every single one of them. I like how they never gave him a unique look. Like, let's see if I can find him again. If I haven't already killed him. So, the Mirage told me that the Trial of Ascendancy was this way. I should probably start doing the Ascendancy trials as they come along. Instead of, like, ignoring until the very end. And well, let's listen to this nice and sultry voice.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
I've always had the opinion that the voice acting in this game hits. It fucking hits. Like, some of them are, like, okay at worst. Oh, thank you, Desync.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
I want to say that guy's story is something along the lines of, like, he was, like, a successor king to his people, was never really that good at it, was ultimately not able to ever have a child, so he ended up creating the Trial of Ascendancy to find, like, the next ruler for his people. No one could ever do it, and I think... There, yeah, look at that. Looks the exact fucking same as everything else, just, like, a little bit bigger. And you might know when he starts doing fireball, like raining fireballs from the sky. And I think somewhere along the way he got either cursed or he like asked the goddess of justice to like give him a blessing of immortality until someone can come in and like succeed him in the trial of ascendancy to rule his people. Of course, now his people are kind of gone because he's been there for so long.
I do love the stick.
It was either that or some thaumaturgical bullshit that made him immortal. It's usually one or the other. Most likely thaumaturgy. Yeah, let's grab this last node. He seems like an alright dude, to be honest. He just wants to find a good ruler for his people.
They can't do this just yet.
The lore about it was actually fucking sick. I just wish I like knew more of it. I'm not the same lore pilled with this game as I am with Warframe. Then again, I'm not even that Warframe lore pilled. It's more so that I've just spent so much fucking time that like through osmosis I've absorbed like all the knowledge. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not sitting my ass down and digging through everything just to find out like the random codex entry that tells you everything.
Features at all. Cheer up and dance with me.
Come on, can I take out their HP? Come on. Yeah, I brought a 0 HP. Oh. Tolman's fucking dead. Ooh, 4-7 physical damage. Fire damage. Yeah, I'll keep the resistances. This has flat fire damage, but this adds... Cool, I can pull up everything still. Oh yeah, remember when you mentioned replaying the old war and breaking the game by interacting with the drop location after the animation started? Yeah. I forget the exact details, but I do remember you broke the game by doing something. Alright, well, we're back in town. I'm gonna quickly grab a drink and just respond to the text message I got. To see if someone wants me to cover for their day at work. Oh, stretching. Remember to stretch, kids. It's good for you. Back. I think you forgot to mention the best part about that bug. The camera would get stuck, meaning you could see yourself running around in the distance. That's really fucking funny. Yeah, probably like a pet like that. That does look kind of sick. I think it's one of the supporter pack pets. I also like how it has like deliberately less smooth animations. Because I know these guys can absolutely animate something really fucking well. Ooh, this gives me max life though. Yeah, I'll keep. All the rest. Any tinctures I can buy? Sadly, no. That's okay.
Watch yourself.
I don't really find many good belts. Hindsight. I think this yellow. Like my ass having like. Right. Maybe white. Yeah, that's better. Alright, then I can go back this way. Actually. Prison in Act 1, and then I can... And then at the end of Act 3, I can start doing the Trial of Ascendancy. Well, we're close to the level. We're in level 25 area, 24 area, and I'm level 30. I believe it's a level 33 or 32 area, so... It's complete. That was a miss all on my own. 100%. Smash. Okay, there's a lot more enemies than I thought would have spawned, just kind of came in. Good thing I am stacked as all hell. Armor is scrap. Do his orb. You know, it's a low level area. I'm probably not going to get anything exciting from that, so let's just open the super grate and go down there. Also, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, that should always look like it's made of wood. Why can't I just pry it off? And it's actually made of metal. Which, to be fair, why don't I just pry it off? Like, I'm literally just running around with, like, the explosive strength of, like, 40 fucking dudes with this axe. Surely. I could just go, like, and then just pop it off open, you know? Worst case, I shit myself, but, you know, it's a sewer grade, so kind of the one appropriate place for it. Ooh, a pole axe. Do love me some halberd action. One tap that goes sass cheeks and he's dead. And let's see. Oh yeah, so at this point I'm scaling mostly with physical damage. Elemental damage really isn't doing a whole lot for me. I was actually so I was trying to go back and do my do the script for my grounded video. Man, it had been like quite a few days since I went back and did that. I lost my flow so hard because I don't really like outline anything. What I do is I just kind of write and have a singular flow pattern. But when I have like a week like in between, I really kind of just like lose that rhythm. It'd be like an hour to write it like a paragraph. Just like writing something, expanding on it, erasing it for something else, tweaking things. I had to like reread the whole thing just to kind of like get my flow again. Like where was I at? What did I last talk about? I think I go from talking about like the rewards for exploration to the rewards for exploration to talking about the combat and like the mutation. No, I talk about the I think I talked about the armor set. What was it? I could probably open it. I think I still have it open right now. Yeah. Yeah, so I talk about the combat, then I go into like the armor set and like the armor customization, and then I go into the like the lack of details of the game for some reason. Sometimes just doesn't give you. And then I think I can, and then I think I realized from there I can start talking about the bosses. Here's the last one or the second one? Yeah, that was the last one. And then I think from there I can talk about the damage reduction system that the bosses have, and then work from there. That's kind of what like my brain's thinking.
Stay put.
Choose what you wish.
Additional bronze jewel cache, rare gloves. Eh. I think where I go from here. Go up this way? Yeah, should be. Aw, damn it. I saw the mini-map light up with like a little blue icon. I was like, oh man, I can't wait for an essence guy. No. Just a lame fucking... Just a lame fucking hideout that I already have. 'Cause it's like a fixed spawn here. Also, I had a thought. So in the video sneak preview, when I bring up like Obsidian, I decide to label them. Yeah, by the way, this game's made by Obsidian. You know, the Joshua Graham people. Just kind of like banking on the idea that people mostly just think of Joshua Graham and like in the group of the expanded group of people who don't really know about Obsidian's work beyond like Fallout New Vegas, which they may or may not even know it's Obsidian making that game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. They made New Vegas. And I was thinking, you know, I could include the I could include the obvious clip of them saying, zooming in on him going like, you can't expect God to do all the work. I was like, what if I take it a step further? Because it's about Obsidian. It's about Obsidian doing like actually making a good survival craft 'em up kind of game. So I was thinking, what I have abilities now. What if I just drew Joshua Graham holding up a copy of Grounded and just saying you can't expect God to do all the work? I'm like, shit. I'm gonna be doing so much fucking drawing for my videos, and it's gonna wear on me. I know it will. I know it will. I already have like a bunch of stupid. You should go with Ulysses as well. He's a very well-known character in the New Vegas community. Maybe if I could think of something. The main reason I dropped that is because, like, you know, I dropped Obsidian once just to say like this is the developers. So going with just one like name comparison, I think is plenty. Especially because I'm gonna be honest, like as someone who's never played New Vegas like at all, okay, that's a lie. I technically played like 20 minutes of it when I was a kid. I just kept like replaying the tutorial because I'm stupid. That was like the only character I knew, but I knew he was like a pretty popular character. That's kind of like so that's why I just called them the Joshua Graham people. Like, just a little bit more punctuation instead of just saying, you know, the guys who made New Vegas. I'm like, no, it's the Joshua Graham guys.
I can't do this just yet.
Because the people who know already is like, oh yeah, so it's New Vegas. I mean, I guess anyone who's into New Vegas enough would probably know it's Obsidian. It's a lot less deep of a bit than I'm making it seem like I thought. That was like just like kind of like what rolled off my brain there. Usually, if you see like a drawing a company with something, it was a case of I just kept thinking about it over and over again. It was either that or I was like in the bathroom and my brain was like, yo, wouldn't this be funny? And I'm like, shit, it was. That's where all my best jokes come from. My best piss takes are when are made when I'm taking the piss. I also want to practice like music mashups for my videos, and I don't know like when I'd be able to start with that, but I really want to. I think maybe I think maybe. So I was thinking about doing like a video of like, here's some of the games I still play. You could just go with Joshua, since besides Graham, the lead dev is also called Joshua. Just letting me Sawyer. If I ever play Fallout New Vegas, I probably would do a video on that, and I'm sure given enough time and context, I could come up with something. There is potential there. There is a joke that I've had in my head for so long though. So like, a main catalyst of me making the YouTube channel is I really wanted to make a video series on Serious Sam. Like the whole series. Talking about it. You know, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like as cracked out as like a frame raider video, you know? Like those like actual like deep dives into like obscure knowledge like I legitimately never heard anywhere else for Serious Sam, but like I want to put a lot of effort in that project, but I gotta hit it big, even if I have to wait. And when I played Serious Sam 4, the first thing I thought, serious, not series. Unless you're just fucking around with the way I'm like speaking, in which case, fair enough. When I was playing Serious Sam 4, I saw the character model for Serious Sam, and for some reason his jaw is way too goddamn square. You know, okay. I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Because it's not the most well-known series. Like, it is a bit of a classic, but it's kind of like a niche among the classics. But in Serious Sam 4, when I saw him, the first thing, like I swear to God, from his like hairdo to his jaw shape, he looked like Devin from Legal Eagle, the YouTube channel. And his name, and what's even funnier is Devin's name is Devin Stone. Serious Sam's name is Sam Stone. So I kind of like they call him Sam Serious Stone as his title. So I kind of wanted to like introduce the story of Serious Sam 4 by literally just saying, all right, so this begins with like Devin Serious Stone, and then just like slightly fade in a picture of Legal Eagle or some shit. Because like I swear to God, they look so fucking similar. I'll get a picture in a second. I'm just gonna destroy this box. Fuck this box. I think, yeah, I think I now have enough life leech to not have to worry about this shit no more. Having a flask. Just in case, I'll grab the giant mana flask. Alright, pause. Alright, save this image. Save this image. Alright, first up. Sam Serious Stone. And I have another image thing I could use. I guess I have to make a new one. Plus, it's like side-by-side comparison. Image 2. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they look similar enough that I feel like the joke can land. Tell me I'm wrong, because I probably am. This is why I get second opinions. Shout out to my friend who stopped me from making a mistake that I still think could work. I still think it could work. I just never went with it. It was when I first started the YouTube channel, I was thinking, what if for like the ending credits, for like a little bit I had like an ending credits jingle or whatever. I think I stopped using it, like, and the little animation I made when maybe put some shades on, it could work, but without it, yeah, they do look uncannily similar. Oh yeah, they definitely will be shades. Absolutely. Air body armor, sure.
Do what you want.
What's the closest? Well, I gotta go down there anyways. For Savage Skewering. So... Some lifelong dogs. I realize I have not put any points into life in a fat fucking second. Oh, I could have just gone for that instead of going all the way over here. Well, it was only one extra point. But yeah, reduced mana cost and life leech right there. That's... Huh. But yeah, so back when I had like a little, like some dumb animations that I did, like put them together in source film. I think the first one I had was a bunch of characters from like my favorite games doing like various TF2 congas in like as like silhouettes. So it'd be like Serious Sam. I think one of them was like the medic from Team Fortress 2. Then it was like Death from Darksiders. Soldier from TF2, but I put like the Cheater's Lament on him because this was like after Rick May had already passed away. And I forget what other ones I used. It took ages because of what it took to rig the animations to play properly. But I did get it working in the end. And one thing I floated the idea of is like, what if I took like I tried like making themed a lyrical singing for like the ending. I still think it could work. I just have no musical talent. So when I proposed the idea, my friend just immediately yelled, "Cringe, cringe, cringe. Do not fucking do this." I said, "I ate you up there enough." I have unironically wanted to try taking singing classes. Because I do enough like voice stuff that I feel like if I just got some training, I could probably get away with singing.
You live to fight another day.
But I will absolutely concede. Not every idea, especially at the start, was a good idea that I had. Some of them I'm 100% down with. And then I think like when I decided to like do more of my own animations, I did make one animation. Oh yeah, my Twitch and my YouTube profiles also I made in Source Filmmaker, which I never got around to changing. I need to draw something one day. Now that like my art is like noticeably better. And that is... so like I basically did like Meet the Team, but it was like, you know, again, it was one of my favorite characters at the time. So I include like Bayonetta because I really like Bayonetta, Death from Darksiders, Garuda from Warframe. But it was all like honestly, it took so long because what I did was I went into Source Filmmaker, I did like posing and everything. Then I took them into GIMP, I believe. I green screened them out. I took them into GIMP. And then I basically like relayer them over several times, and I made some parts black and some parts white to make it like look stand out with what I had available at the time. Because like at the time, obviously, you know, no artistic talent. So my channel icon was, because, you know, my identity at the time was just games I liked. That's it. Like my profile picture was just Serious Sam doing the Yakuza kick that I also made in Source Filmmaker. So it kind of matched like the black and white aesthetic because it was easy. It was easy to hide things. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm down here, but guess I'll go. Yes, I'm going down here. God, that reminds me, you wanted to get good at Source Filmmaker and Blender just to make alternate ending style animations for stuff you like. Namely, everyone dances in the credits type stuff. Hey, Blender's free. I tried using Blender once and I realized this ain't for me, dude. This shit ain't for me in the slightest. No siree. It's too complicated. Like Source Filmmaker especially. Props to Source Filmmaker for being like a really, like at the time, a really good free animation software for people to like use and get into. But it was absolutely jank.
I can't do this just yet.
Absolutely jank. Honestly, like the easy access to basic rigging and like character models that people like are familiar with like full like mouth animation support really does help get people in the door. Like at least in my experience between Source Filmmaker and Blender, Source Filmmaker is like definitely easier to initially get into, and also kind of like comes preset with a package of stuff that like looks good effectively. But it is undoubtedly jank. Jesus, did I just one-shot him? Fuck. So I'm definitely glad I went down the line of practicing drawing instead, because I probably would have lost my mind if I had to do like physical animation, like with 3D models and stuff. I would rather spend my time screaming at myself for not being able to draw a face properly than screaming at a computer, because like I move like a leg one keyframe forward and then I move it another keyframe forward, and for some reason it decides to do like a 360-degree spin just to get to the next keyframe. Like literally the animation I had for like my videos was literally just a dude on a motorcycle and just with like a green screen behind them. I used like a Meet the Sniper scene map which is like a long road with some power poles or whatever. And I used that to convey like movement by just like taking the model and just shifting it forward. And somehow that was like just taking a model and moving it like in a straight line was a weirdly amount of like annoying work. Like some things would move and some things wouldn't. I don't know, man. It's gonna be hours to do that one simple thing, and I just decided this sucks. I really didn't want to keep doing that any further. That's why I absolutely have to give people who do 3D animation props. It takes a next level amount of patience. And while I'm pretty damn patient, like, I usually don't like it when it feels like the thing that is causing delays is like outside of my own reach, essentially. Like I said, it's like trying to come to grips with how the program does things and get into a flow of that, rather than my butt looks like an Amogus that I drew. So I have to like redraw the butt like 30 times, and then instead of looking like an Amogus, it just looks like a weird melted pumpkin. I'm like, you know what? That's good enough. I'm sure someone's into that. You know, open? There we go. Like I fucking hit the open button 3 damn times. Vol orb. Also, this is lame, so I'll just drop it. I did actually, I did use Source Filmmaker a couple other times. I had the idea for like for a while that every video is gonna have like a unique subscribe animation, or like something like unique to it every video. And I did one for I did a hand animation for the first one. The other one I had an idea for. This one was like super disconnected from the video. It was my Jet Island video. In the middle of it, all of a sudden, fucking Giant Dad appears, does the what is it? And like, but instead of like holding out the sword and the shield, like the shield is the bell icon on the back of his hand, and then the sword is like a subscribe button. And I'm like, all right, sure. And I will say, I didn't actually animate that because it looks okay. What actually happened with that is I went to animate it, but then when I downloaded the model off the Steam Workshop for Giant Dad, it actually came with like that that animation pre-installed, which is like, okay, sure. I kind of felt a little bit bad for it. For using that, but I think when I was still using other people's assets, I had like a little doc file for each video that listed all the assets I used and shit.
Tolman's dead.
I might still do that because I do use like a bunch of stock photos, and I use like sound effects from other sources. Rallying cry. Pride. Oh, yes.
General Gravisius.
This is shit.
Talakoda, go with courage.
So then I'm going to replace Herald of Purity with Pride. Warlord's Mark, Intimidating Cry, Herald of Purity. Yeah, it only adds like 9% physical damage to me. Whereas this one, like, at minimum, do 15% more damage, but it rises up, or 4 seconds, to a bitch load. Throw this away, and sell the rest, I think. Giant health flask, yep, let's equip that. I'll put this here. Unique goes in the unique tab. Sell the rest. Sell. What do we got here? Sell. That's what we got. And sell. Any weapons that I can use? I mean, honestly, the problem is they're not white. I can't really use them. Well, I could go with a hammer, and that's a really low damage hammer. The Etch Greats is also low damage. I need int for that. Well, isn't there someone I can like gamble with?
Tala.
Gamble for items. How much gold do I have? I have enough. Oh. Oh! Like literally opposite ends of the spectrum, Jesus. Damn. This makes PP hard. Bro. Damage 177. 2. Oh my god. Thick boy damage.
There you going. Good luck to you.
Also, I gotta say, Weevils are pretty fucking great. I know it's completely random. I think I might have said it again. But like, I've been addicted to Weevils recently. He just looks so cute. I blame Grounded for that, and Random. Mostly Random, because he reminded me that Weevils existed. Oh, I already went there. Oh. No, I don't want that. Fuck it. Like, Acorn Weevils especially. Because they just have little fucking drills on their face that they dig into acorns with. Like, how metal is that? Like, fucking acorns. And they're tiny. So, like, imagine if you had, like, a big man-sized like, acorn weevil. That shit would be eating concrete. Probably. That thought terrifies me. Because as we all know, like, small things function the exact same when they're big. I once made a giant ravioli, and it tasted exactly like a small ravioli, but it was bigger. Bonk, bonk. Good lord. Well, one of those hits took off half his health. I probably could D-level, actually. Yeah, I don't need precision.
The only honorable thing you've ever done, Gravicius.
I really don't need that right now. But I still have really high accuracy. But I'm getting good dex. But here's I probably could use swords. But I like the animation for holding this axe more. If I use a sword with this skin, then it would just look really weird. There's a lot of shit here. Can you hold on for like 2 seconds? Thank you. Oh, what do you mean you missed? Oh no, he did get hit. It took like half a second to register. I do not remember this place having this many enemies. I think it might partially be because of the Mirage Stone that's right here. Boiling chestplate. I will probably slap something on that later. Okay, where's the boss? I have one exerted hit. Where the shit is the boss? Unless I killed him already. I think I did. I wonder what that noise was. Like, did he have to did he give them new sounds? Kinda cool if they did. You know what, I'll leave that guy there. He'll be fine getting sucked for eternity. You. Bonk. Wasn't a strong enough bonk, but sometimes you can't win every roll of the dice. What the fuck? Leave me alone, ugly bastard. Thank you. Boss? Oh. Where's the boss? There's the boss. The fuck you mean? Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, like, why? What do you mean he didn't get hit? Goddamn desync. I do wonder if that might end up making me quit Path of Exile. Just like the mild annoyance of, like, just walk up to someone, swing, and then you have to wait like 2 seconds for it to, like, connect. God damn it! I mean that was less desync and more he just keeps walking away. I do need to. I need to grab a like ancestral call or something like that. Just to have the. I didn't even see the swing. I just stared at them and they just fucking exploded into ice. Gave them the cold shoulder and they fucking shattered. Alright, where's Cole? Hello, Cole. I like how he just called Cole. Damn. I got a real lucky roll there with that stun. This fucking game, this area in Kenshi that has some dust and plant particles flying through the air. Every time you see it, it looks like a ragdoll being flung across the map. That's so funny, though. You better not be complaining, because that's absolutely goddamn hilarious. Door? God damn it, I went the wrong way. Almost 3,000 hours, by the way. Gets lost in, like, the Act 3. No bully me. The latency is doing that enough as is. Oh, it's funny, but a ragdoll usually means loot. Ah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Somehow, I don't know why, like the idea of like randomly appearing loot really reminded me of Kingdoms of Amalur.
Let's see if the sick witch is in.
For some reason, like they had a very MMO-like mechanic. I mean, that game was like basically a proto MMO, but a single player. And I remember there's like a mechanic where like the water could have random loot all over the place. So you'd have like these little fountains in the middle of like a big lake, and if you go over to them and you like loot them, your kid like dives down real quick and grabs the loot. And it's all just the most random bullshit in various materials. I'm just thinking, why? Why is it like, it wasn't even any like specific water-based loot. It was just like stuff you can find in other places. But you could just find them by swimming around this lake for a bit. Like, alright, I'm not complaining, it's weird. Maybe it's the game's way of not having fishing. But let's be real, if you're like trying to be like an MMO and you don't have fishing, what are you doing? Even Warframe has fishing. I'm just saying. It's like an expectation at this point. Like, I still think it's kind of fucking crazy that Warframe has fishing. Oh, hey, boss. I wasn't even buffed. I like your cut, G. Blap. Be gone from this mortal coil. This is why the acts are so fun, because I can kind of just like roll around and not give the slightest fuck in the world. And then once the maps hit, I'm like, man, I actually have to try. Make me realize I'm bad at this game. You're always up for random ways of adding loot, especially repeatable. Which Warframe had regular fishing, not spearfishing. Yeah, that'd be nice. But I like the vibes of the spearfishing. Like standing at the shoreline of Cetus, like knee deep in the water, while it's raining, and you're just catching some fucking goopulas. Like, honestly, that is a vibe that hits. I didn't think the Space Ninja Genocide game could have immersive as hell fishing, but god damn it, I'm immersed at least up to my knees in the fishing. I would love to go deeper, but no, apparently the Warframes can't exist in the water without dying. I mean, I know technically the Warframes do breathe. Well, not technically, they literally do breathe, so like, yeah, it makes sense. But like, fuck you. I just want to like be able to run around underwater. That's all. Can't have shit in Cetus. We've had a fish themed frame. Yeah, we literally had a water themed warframe whose ability was he can become water, but he can't be in water or else he dies. You just prefer the calmness of waiting for a fish to bite rather than having stress over hitting the fish. I get that. I like the fact that it takes your focus a little bit. Like I do get the stress part totally, especially like when you're looking for that one like specific material in fish. I mean, the fish really are harder to hit than most enemies. They are, because you have like no frame of reference for how far away they are, because they could be tiny fish up close or big fish from afar, and like you can't see under the surface of the water without the dive very well. And like when you're just hunting after images, it really just it just does feel weird. 100%. But yeah, I just like the focus of just sitting there, reading which fish is what, and like focusing on which fish you want to go for. I like that. Lame. Oh yeah, it is. Chance to impale. Also, speaking of which, speaking of the open world, I wish you had a pickaxe melee weapon for mining. Honestly, yeah, at this point, just give me, like, especially if you're farming in the Cambion Drift, just let me like swing a pickaxe at the spot.
So you've chosen
Make it like the wolf sledge, so you can throw it to mine the nodes that are I just stunned her for like 5 seconds because I got the double stun duration.
Beautiful. But someone had to put a stop to all this ugliness.
I might try and grab stun for this build, like a bunch of reduced stun threshold. I never did that before, but if I'm using a heavy strike, I might as well. But yeah, like just like make a pickaxe, just be like a wolf sledge, so you could just throw it at the nodes and it just mines for you. Like even if it's less efficient.
Parties often make the makerish.
Like I played enough of where the nodes in the wall that I'm good. I think I'm good.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. All right, what do we got here? That's a chunky bit of armor. Oh yeah. Thank you. Just get rid of that. Don't want to go back and sell shit. Cool. Now we're going to the gardens. Oh, yeah, I can go her, grab the ability. Thunderstorm. Oh, it's a bow ability. I don't fucking care about bows.
Why are you still stuck?
Bows, I don't know if they changed it, but bows used to be ass to level up. They felt so bad.
Where are they?
Like some of the worst leveling DPS I ever had. That's coming from me. Chance to freeze with melee weapons. Lancing steel. So the reason I'm gonna grab this is not because I'm gonna use it, but because it gives you a special ability. Let's just see what other stuff I got available. Conflagration? I think that's been there for a while. I wonder if I could do Bone Shatter. Bone Shatter could be potentially Pog too. But for now, I'll keep this. I just don't want to deal with the ramping self damage. I do like the idea I do like the idea of Bone Shatter. You hit someone so hard and but so clumsily, you end up like just injuring yourself in the process. Be gone. I'll look at a more unique effect, like dropping more loot, the way pairing with shot more money. Rest in peace, all of the legendary rank people who want to use the Sekiro Electa for farming. The fact that punch him so hard he explodes. That is a build that I did once. I had a infernal blow face breaker character. So I ran up to someone and punched him really hard, and he blew up so hard he killed like everyone around him. That is in fact a thing you can unironically do in this game, and it's fucking great. Oh, the libraries are right here already. Shit. But yeah, it's like once you reach the legendary ranks, it actually resets the money bonus from the Sekiro. Oh, I got frozen. Any cold resist? I don't have many really. Yeah, so like I believe it starts off at 2 times and then it scales their mastery rank up to like 4 or 5 times credits at MR 30. But if you hit LR1, it goes back to 2 times. Like even though like the game, like in like all the apps and shit, counts legendary ranks as like rank 31, 32, etc. I guess in game it just counts you as being rank 1, so you have to like restart the whole thing. So technically, in order to have, until they fix the issue, in order to get the credit boost again, you have to be legendary rank 30, which yeah, it ain't gonna fucking happen. I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe Warframe will get to that point. But at the rate they're releasing shit, I don't know. No, it's based off your mastery. To my understanding. Because I've seen a lot of people talk about that farming strategy, and they all say, like, it doesn't work if you're legendary rank because reasons. You may freeze me, but that just delays the inevitable, sir. Open it. I don't want to use a Vol Orb on like a white chest, but I think it would be really funny. I'm gonna keep this available. I don't think this quest gives you XP, or it doesn't give you levels. This is like passives. Here we go.
You quiet. Tread carefully, Exile.
Oh yeah, it only does it when you use it. Okay, so it doesn't tell you if the quest gives it or not until maybe you're well past it. Darn. Ah well. Your enemies with a parent sequence, you're stuck causing inflation with time travel. Honestly, if the corpus had access to your fucking teleport, your time travel shit, they absolutely would just go back in time and like use their giga wealth to like cause turbo inflation for short-term gains.
Can't do this just yet.
We're exploiting the timelines with this one, lads. You know, I wonder if there's like a sci-fi world out there that involves time travel of like mega corporations abusing entire timelines by like basically strip mining entire planets. Like, oh hey, here's Earth. Fuck it, we got everything from this one. Or, you know, we don't want to, like, taint this world. I guess they probably will. So fuck it. We're going to, like, timeline 32B. And then they just, like, straight up just invade it, take it over, just strip mine the entire planet until it's like a fucking marble, like a raisin. And then it's like, alright, next timeline. I'm sure, you know, once you, like, get to writing, there's a lot of flaws you have to overcome, but there's a reason I'm not a writer. Once again, every time I come up with like an idea of some bullshit like this, it always starts with the premise of what if a mega corporation just went like giga mega evil, like every single time. Fucking run away from me. I'd say take your lumps, but I feel like these are more than just lumps. Like when you think of lumps, you think of like a lump of coal. This shit's like the entire coal industry just crashing down on your head with this pickaxe. And whenever Ergo uses time travel to save his ambulance project, I believe that. I believe that. You're just enemies with the arbiters, which still makes it funny that they let me join the arbitration and buy from the. Yeah, I always find that to be really funny. Like, they hate you, they keep sending you death squads, but then, like, when there's a quest involving the syndicate members, they're just like, sup, buddy, how's it going? Like, it would be, honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool, potentially. Ow. If, every syndicate had its own quest, and after you did the quest, it was impossible to go less than neutral with them. Because Ergo Glass is a quest. I believe Loka has a quest. That's the Silver Grove. Suda has a quest. Like, you literally save Suda's life, and yet she can still just say, What's a perfect example of a wasted specimen? And then she sends her Ligma patrol to get you. I know parents. Yeah, Glass is a quest. He has technically multiple. Yeah, fucking Steel Marid. Like, you killed Kello to Fame just to save the Grenier sent to the Rathum. I think technically the pacifism defect. You know, Chains of Harrow. That might be related to the Red Veil. I don't know if it's like a sect of the Red Veil or like the whole Red Veil themselves. But like it does involve the Red Veil, so maybe, you know, maybe you say like, you know, I like your cut G, and then that's it. They stay neutral. Who else am I missing? I think the Arbiters are the only ones who don't have a quest. Also defection. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. That's what got me thinking about the Red Veil, because I know the Red Veil are like the antagonists in that one. Because like I think like if you play it long enough, the Red Veil, like some Red Veil guys come in to try and like kidnap the Grenier to like dissect them and study them or some shit. I could be wrong. I know they appear in some game mode as like an antagonist for fucking whatever reason, because they're like edgy space Nazis. Not to be confused with the vegan space Nazis. I'm just saying, Red Veil's special token are called marks. You know, it's not helping their case. I'm almost certain it's defection. Like if you go like 5 waves, like after rotation C, they start like it'll send like one group of like Red Veil guys as an enemy. Let me take a look. Warframe defection. Control F. Yeah, Red Veil attack. Once the 8th squad in the first cycle has arrived at point B to C, the Red Veil reveals their intentions to seize the Grineer defectors for study and demands the Tenno not interfere, spawning 3 operatives or fanatics at the defector extraction point in the shuttle bay. They're essentially the same units as during the Change of Haro quest. They'll primarily target the Kavor defectors during the mission and scale as the level progresses. They will occur regardless of whether the player has standing towards the Syndicate, and killing them will not lower them. I don't know why I read the whole thing. Also, I'm still mad Red Veil and Loka aren't allies. In any and also Perrin and Meridian allies. It doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. Red Veil and Loka are both about purity as well as being the only ones using infested specters. That's a good point. I mean, maybe it's because fucking Red Veil wants to burn everything to make it pure, whereas like Loka wants nature. That does seem pretty opposite. It's like you know, you could have like 2 people who like will literally want the same exact thing, but because the way they want to do it is like completely different, it just causes like irreparable fissures in the relationship. It happens. I mean, that's like half of fucking politics, I swear. It's like you ask about like a specific topic, and like 80% of the country will be like, yeah, we're for this end goal, and then when you actually say, okay, how do you want it done, and someone says kill all minorities or some shit, and the other one says let's not do that to fix the, I don't know, like that. I mean, honestly, that just fucking feels like what politics is in America these days. Did you know New Loka is anti-vax? Is that like an extrapolation, or like, I mean, it makes sense. If they're all about like the purity of nature, they'd probably see that as like not being a natural thing, I guess. But like, do they actually like say COVID vaccine Lamau?
I can't do this just yet.
Look, look around you. Do you see anyone alive right now that got the COVID vaccine? No, they're all dead. Looks at calendar, year 17 million. Get the fuck back here. No, they just straight up are. If you have a new Loka with the heal on kill ability, they call modern meds blasphemy. Yeah, I believe that. God, I love bonking people. Have you ever seen someone cave in the true face of God, Dominus? I stunned him. Jesus. He got like 2 attacks in. Oh no! I stunned him, so it took even longer to summon this guy. Or for the face change. I'll just quickly, while he does that. Oh, right, the game pauses. Shit. Okay, I need more health. Where's life? I'm gonna go up to here. It might take a second to get to life, but... There you go. Hit him, not me. I think I like this build.
A just death to address an unjust exile. I think we're even now, High Templar.
Oh yeah, right. I should probably do the Trial of Ascendancy.
A stroll along a picturesque canal, some time in the mountains. What could be more relaxing?
Where was it? So there was one in Imperial Gardens, not that much. And it would be where? I think it was past the library. Past the library up here. Yeah, it would be. I do think it would be nice if they could add that as like a little detail, like, hey, you helped the syndicate, so now they're not going to be like antagonizing towards you. I think the only downside is that a lot of people would have like used their currency, to like get out of that. And isn't it like an Orokin reactor and Orokin catalyst to stop being like the most hated with them or some shit? I could have sworn it was like a crazy expensive item. Or maybe I'm like making that up. It is? Oh my fucking god. I mean I wouldn't be upset with like giving anyone who like did that a free catalyst or reactor back. And they just like reduce the cost of the I think I don't think it I think for the last upgrade it's either a catalyst or a reactor. Like I know each of them does have a different reward requirement, but I think because it's really hard to imagine something where is this? I think it's crematorium, which is here. The catacomb, sorry. Yeah, there's not much like that's on the level of a catalyst or a reactor, so I imagine they'd all be the same level. Unless one of them's a fucking Forma, which I would laugh. Because those are not equal. Like maybe reduce the final cost so that new players who did buy their way out are like, hey, like so like people don't have to like constantly give advice, so like don't spend your reactor to get out of this, do this quest, and that's not going to be an issue anymore. But, I mean, you're already putting in like the day's worth of effort to get the rep, you know. I think the only downside would be that because you don't get invaded anymore. I don't know why I just hit that and was gonna leave. Because you can't get invaded anymore, you won't be able to get the Spectre blueprints from killing them. Because you can only get, because I think you either get them from killing the hitman or the.
Bear two blades, hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
It's either from buying it from them or killing the hit squad. So if you're always neutral, then that's not really doing you favors. Alternatively, just like let you get like a free one every week. I don't know. I just like the idea of like, hey, I helped you guys. Why are you still hunting me? You know what? Maybe the arbiters like you doing the arbitration is enough for the arbiters. Because like their whole thing is about proving your worth. So it's like if you can do the fucking arbitrations.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
The fuck is that thing? Hello? Kinda sick. Oh yeah, I didn't do the very first one. Prison. Like maybe proving your worth in the arbitrations is like, yeah, you're cool actually. Like listen, if you're gonna put me into a literal life and death mission and I get out of there and you keep telling me I was straight from the Tenno path, I should have legal rights to smack your nuts.
I can't do this just yet.
To straight up, like, polarize your penis. To absolutely destroy your dick. You've lost reproductive privileges. Sorry, a bot popped up, so I'm gonna have to like scroll up real quick to see your message. I think doing things that help the Syndicate without being seen as against their enemies should give some rep for the faction. Like doing their missions and keeping their Syndicate operators safe during the mission. Yeah. Neat. That'd be neat. All I know the Syndicates were like they definitely did not put that much overall effort into the Syndicates. Like it's kind of like a just a thing that's there. I don't know why I'm bashing these enemies, and I'm literally level fucking 8. I am almost 30 levels higher than them. I don't know why I'm still hitting them. It's just so goddamn fun to bash things, okay? Oh, look, I have a little train of dudes following me. Hey, guys, how's it going? Oh, no. I don't think they're going to make it. Oh. Oh, we lost a couple. And the rest of them are going to die now. There we go. And a chromatic ore for my trouble. How nice of you. Be gone. Also, Biokey tier. I do like how Biokey tier like acknowledges you whenever you do Sands of Inaros. Oh wait, no, he only does that if you're actively using Inaros.
You stand before the gates.
I do like that they gave a special mission if you talk to him with Inaros Prime though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, not only is it a way to get, like, a bunch of random free cosmetics, but also the fact that you can go fight the Night Watch guys if you missed them. I believe it spawns the Night Watch guys during that mission.
I can't do this just yet.
Because, like, before they were always just kind of like a random special event kind of thing. Which is a little bit of a shame because honestly, I kind of dig their aesthetic. That's kind of the only reason for me. I know some people are like, I always laughed when people kept saying they had like different, more advanced AI. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, that's because you're not killing them within 5 seconds because they had cracked armor and health. So of course they're taking cover more. Because they actually have a chance to do that. I was still never convinced they did that.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path. When one defiles the effigy, one defiles the emperor.
I'm not gonna go with the keys. It's a fucking basic ass trial.
Stand your ground.
So I'm just gonna wait for him to spawn all the shit. It's so silly. Okay, the third one's about to come up. And this last one. No fucking shot I missed. Ah, damn it. Fucking it took too long. Son of a bitch. Well, I just wasted my time. Also, I did see your message. Yeah, I do like how they made it so you don't have to pay it once. Thankfully, that was done pretty close to the game's launch. Grab that. I could save some points. Grab that. There we go. Oh, and there's life leech here too? Fuck yeah. You know, a guy named Shiver Killer being a skeleton with fire magic is pretty good.
A potent little gift
Ooh.
from the primitive past.
Nice, I got a permanent shrine buff now. Now I get extra armor, evasion, energy shield. Will be a fucking cakewalk. Proceeds to die to the first thing he sees, probably.
I can't do this just yet.
Damn it. I hit space again to try and roll, even though I've been using dash on my W key this whole time. I know dash is like not the best of movement ability by far. But fuck it. I like it. It just feels good. You know, you're just walking by and just go like, I'm here now. What the fuck are you gonna do? Although technically it's not a blink, it's a I think it's not a blink, right? Well, okay, it's a blink, but it doesn't actually, like, I believe you still have active damage frames the entire time. Like, you can't use it to iframe attacks the same way like a Flame Dash can. Like, Flame Dash is literally just a better dash. In pretty much every respect, I believe. Other than the fact that Flame Dash requires intelligence. Although I think you can still get away with using Flame Dash, like at like pretty high levels. I don't think the difference between level 20 and like level 1 is that big. Uh-oh. Ooh, that almost got me. Maybe, I think. Probably not. Gold ring, I'll take that. Also, I will say one thing about just kind of like mental illness, because it's completely random off topic. I was thinking about some of my patients. On like, while I do fully understand like society's general like concern for safety around people with like mental health issues like bipolar and schizophrenia, it breaks my heart to see people treat them like that, because at the same time, while I don't work at a psych clinic or anything like that, like I still am yet to meet someone with like schizophrenia, bipolar, things like that, even like at their worst, that is like I would consider an actively a danger.
You are inexhaustible.
Like there's always a what was I gonna say? Like it usually always just comes from like a degree of like fear. Like because like deep down there's always like these like flashes of like, okay, you know, at their core they're honestly just like a really good person. I've got to. But like the back and forth, you know, I don't blame people for being put at ease. But I definitely had enough experience to just kind of like, kind of feel bad sometimes for seeing how these people have to, what they could be possibly be going through. It does kind of want to make me like get into studying psych when I do my nurse practitioner. I don't necessarily want to be a psychiatric nurse practitioner, but it is definitely a field that is kind of interesting. I really just want to go in like general practitioner. I've always liked touching on a little bit of everything, especially like doing my travel nursing stuff. It's like I'm not a cardiac nurse. I'm not a, you know, pulmonary nurse. I have literally seen everything at this point. I've seen everything that can come in and out of someone. And that is a personally valuable skill. Even if like you put me into a cardiac situation, I might not know everything. I will definitely know enough to get away with it. Am I missing one? Oh yeah, I have to go here. Uh-oh. I got stuck on something. I thought it was like a rogue exile for some reason. Because of the pride effect. And I will say, I mean, I'm not saying that people who do have them are like 100% safe. Because I'm sure there are instances of like outbursts that do result in like harm, either self-harm or to other people. But in my experience, it's honestly been like never happened actually. You want to know? You want to know what's honest to God more of a danger? Fucking confused elderly people. Like 90% of the time, they are. I guess it's probably like a by volume kind of thing, because the proportion of elderly people with dementia I've had experience with, versus, you know, people with psychiatric issues, is a lot different. But old grannies can fucking swing sometimes. Like they aren't happy. Like I think so one of the nurses on our floor had to go on light duty for like a month and a half, 2 months, because an old lady that we've had for like a long time, while they're trying to figure out like social issues for them, is like she got like upset and then just like started swinging with a cane and beat the fuck out of one of the nurses. I think it's the general arrogance is the bigger problem, especially in the elderly. I will disagree with that solely on the fact that I'm talking about people with dementia. Like, while I do believe that how you are when you have dementia is like a product of like how you have been your whole life, because a lot of it is like people clinging on to just the things they know and what they don't. Yeah, like they cling on to the things they know and like the way they've always done things. Like, the worst people who can ever get dementia are people who have been fully independent their whole life, have had their own businesses, and basically never had to listen to anyone in their lives because they've like built their own house, built their own business, you know. This isn't the way out, is it? Things like that. Because, like, once you get dementia, you're really not able to take care of yourself, but they don't recognize that. And then that's when they start swinging. Because, like, never having to, like, basically deal with, being told to do anything.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
That's why, like, 99% of the time, people are usually, like very pleasantly confused, as we call them. Or they're confused, they're like, oh, I want to go home, or whatever, and you remind them, like, your home burned down 17 years ago, or whatever, and, you know, you're here because you can't really take care of yourself. Like some of them are, like, reorientable temporarily, and it's just kind of like a back and forth game of it. But there are those who are, like, it kind of just comes out of just being scared because you're like constantly in a state of not knowing things. I think it's like the biggest thing. It's like in their heads, they're in a hospital. They don't know that they're in a hospital.
Receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise ascendant. For this is the ending that we all deserve.
There you go, 3% quality. Like, they don't know they're in a hospital, so it's like, oh, I want to go home, and you're like, you don't have a home. You know, someone who believes that just an hour ago they were in their own house, even though they've been in like a nursing home for like the last 4 years. Like, oh, you don't have a home. Your husband died 40 years ago. It's like anyone's gonna kind of react with distress, but by having to basically relive this news like
Champion that which
40 times a day.
He who fights for nothing dies for nothing.
All right. Pills you inflict. It have one additional hit. If you've impaled an enemy recently, you and nearby allies have 1,000 armor. You and nearby allies do 6 to 12 added physical damage to each impale. Taunt on hit. Enemies taunt to take more damage, and they can't evade attacks. You have your maximum fortification. Your hits permanently intimidate enemies that are on full life. Gain adrenaline for 20 seconds when you reach low life. That's like banner nodes. Yeah, so I'll grab this for the damage. So I'll just grab like this, and like this. Because fortification's pretty pog. That's a lot of extra defense. And enemies taunted by you can't evade attacks. That's also really good because that just means that I don't have to focus on accuracy anymore. So.
Talakoda.
Alright. Act 4 time. This is the first time in a while that I've ascended at the time that you can ascend. Instead of like, I'm like 90% through the campaign and I say, I just can't be fucked. I'm just not gonna do it. I genuinely dislike the Trial of Ascendancy, having to do it every single time. It's not fun to me. Like, I'll do it. But if I can, I'll just avoid doing it for a while. Oop, a shrine. The frozen chandelabra shrine. Let me right click on that one. There we go. That way I'm not gonna be leveling it up again. Look at all this sick damage that I don't know if I'm doing any more damage or not because I'm still one-shotting people. Oh, I'm just gonna always have this permanently there, aren't I? Nice. So I guess I'm either gonna have to use swords or I'm gonna have to get my impale chain to my passive tree. I leveled up. And in 2 more levels, I'll start to get some attack speed. Or it's not attack speed, health. I'm definitely behind on health now. Just a wee bit. Seethe. That is really funny for a ball of water that's just like attacking me. Or seethe, if you will. Fucking Christ. Giant fuck off bird lands on me. I'm gonna peck your brains out. Me. Vaporized.
I can't do this just yet.
I know it's like a map boss and like an act boss, but still. When I really want someone to die, I just yell hard enough and they're just like, well, I guess I'm fucking gone now. And over chant. Off to the Dried Lakes. I don't talk to anyone. Fuck socialization. I go where I'm most comfortable. The graveyards. Tomb ribs. I don't know why I felt the need to hit my decoy totem on this enemy who clearly is not going to pose a threat to me whatsoever. And level 39. I'll kill the blue guys. I need to feel something still. But I'll leave the rest alive. Oh, wait, boss. Which one's the real one? I don't think it mattered. I killed them both. You know, someone hit me with the wildest fact. For the last... What was it? For the last, like, 20 years, I think it was? Or, like, 20 or 30 years? Every president we've had has been born in the same year.
It seemed to me,
That...
I just did you
I knew they were old, but like putting that into perspective is actually kind of depressing. It's actually kind of insane that for 30 years we have based, or however long it's been, America's had people ruling them that were literally born the exact same. They all went to school together, and they're supposed to represent like the 2 to 3 different generations we've been through. Yeah, sure.
We all cry. You will be remembered.
That really puts shit into perspective, man.
I saw. Good luck.
Ooh. Oh, Nico. I specifically don't do delve that often because I think the deeper you go in the delve,
Nothing like making a ground-shaking entrance.
the way when you go deep enough into delve, because he's handling so much of the Voltaxic Sulfite, he's like, it's okay. I'm an expert. I have all of the paperwork or whatever, the PPE. He does not. He just slowly goes crazy. Like, you could talk to him normally, but then after a while, anytime you like interact with him, all he does is go like, like he doesn't even say, he just laughs. And I'm like, well, poor Nico. Uh oh. Playing did a lot of damage to me, and I have no idea what the fuck it was. Then again, I have no goddamn HP. I also probably could do with some armor. Like upgraded armor. Am I still running? I am still running those boots. I have not found a pair of boots that have been better. That white socket is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Ouch. Okay. Oh yeah, and they curse me with, oh god, physical resist reduction. Pain. I wonder if I can survive the burning, man. I don't want to lose 5% XP though, because then I'll only be like 4 levels higher than everything else.
I'm really not sure I like the sound of that.
I do. I also I like his voice in the first area. It just kind of sounds like he's just like, he knows he's like not even surrounded by people anymore, just like fucking these monsters. So he's just talking to himself, trying to keep himself calm. And he's just like, I really do like a ground shaking entrance. Like it just sounds like he's just whispering to himself there, instead of his usual like boastful dialogue. I don't know why that voice line stands out so much to me. Oh wait, now there's a side objective here that I want to do. I want to do, I mean I need to do, because it gives me a experience point or skill point. I saw that guy glowing green, and I'm gonna be honest, I got hit with like the biggest sense of dread because it made me think of the fucking the toxic Eximus from Warframe. Thinking like, ah, shit, time to die. Instantly deal damage bypassing my energy shield. I realized, wait a second, that's not how this fucking works. I mean, technically that is exactly how that works because the same mechanic is in Path of Exile. Chaos damage bypasses energy shield. But thankfully, the enemies don't have like a stink aura that like you touch them and then you're just dead. You at least have to touch it for like half a minute or like half a second, then you're dead. Huge difference. Where's the boss? Oh, there's the boss. You know what? This is the real boss. Get him. Essence of Greed. I think that's just life leech.
Always happy to help a damsel in distress.
I like how the beast, which is like the mountain spirit thing we're in, has like the power to suppress the power of all the gods. Like it just existing for some reason puts them to sleep for whatever reason. Despite that, there's like a bunch of gods still kind of like around, like the goddess of justice.
Can't do this just yet.
I don't know if you counted Deshret as a god or just like a ghost. Like, it does make me wonder if that's like an indictment on the power of that god if it wasn't affected by the beast. Ah, shit. Well, I kind of expected that. Uh-oh. Don't stun me, please.
Tons of rock. Not a good way to end this tale.
Like, imagine just being so weak that that like whatever like the beast was made out of to diminish your power, it didn't even reach you because it couldn't even detect that you had any power to suppress. You know. All right, summons these guys. 2 for 1 though. Oh god, yeah. So like, so fun fact about like the enemies that when you kill them, they turn into other enemies. For a very long time in this game's lifespan, like I want to say like 7-something years, if you used like corpse destruction stuff, like you know, like shattering them or blowing their corpses up, they never had the opportunity of becoming the next evolution of the enemy. So you actually lost XP overall because you were only killing 1 enemy instead of 2. So it took them a while, but they made it so that if you kill them by blowing up their corpses, you actually end up... Why is he stunning me so much? He's not even doing damage to me. What the fuck? What is my stun threshold? Maybe he has reduced stun threshold, like, innately. Some enemies are just weird like that. Oh, there's Burning Man. I'm pretty sure. No? Oh, I thought I was. Yeah, they finally made it so if you kill them by like shattering their bodies, you get all the XP you would have lost. Which is really fucking funny. Especially when one of those enemies is like an early game enemy, which is like the crabs. So it's entirely possible you're just fighting a bunch of crabs, and because you're not like breaking their shell and then attacking the juicy insides, you just lose way more XP. And goodbye. Whew. That could have been me dying. Probably. I don't know. I actually don't know how big that explosive radius is. Blue guys. Be gone. No. You will not make one of those things.
I can't do this just yet.
While I do want to kill more things, I am also lazy, so killing more things is just effort that I don't want to put in.
Not a cockroach.
I'll do Duressa Stream first. It's funny, when I first played this game, I hated Calm's Dream more. And I really like Duresso's Dream, so I would save it for last. But I feel like the more I played, the more I just don't like Duresso's Dream, but I kind of like Calm's Dream. Because Kalimdor, you just run past everything technically. It's just kind of annoying to explore. But once I got the pattern down, it wasn't too bad. What do you mean I missed? Yeah, fine, I'll equip this. Or activate it. Just in case. But with this, like, the wait times for like the boss phases and the Ironwood tincture. Oh yeah, let's do that. I'd like reduced enemy stun threshold. Yeah, Grip's not gonna help me with this build. Oh man, that's really nice. Oh yeah, I have Call of Steel, right? Yes. What button should I put it on? Here. So yeah, whenever I impale, I can use Call of Steel, which causes the impales that I have on enemies to explode. That's why I bought Lancing Steel earlier, because it having any innate impale skill gives you Call of Steel. It's not like its own skill gem, but I just have to have like Lancing Steel equipped just to have Call of Steel. And I get these cool little swords behind me. And I believe there's like an alternate skill version of this, which makes it so that the steel swords actually give me like defensive bonuses. Like they block projectiles or some shit. But yeah, it's like these stages where it's like I'm just like waiting for the next ship to spawn. Like that's like locked in here. Oh, that was chunky. Ah, chunky. That's fun. That's really fun. Slap his nuts so hard I kill the next 3 guys. Don't you rough me. You ain't so shit. When I got my steel on speed dial. Goodbye. I have no idea if I use skill gems on these things, on Call of Steel. It would be nice to know how much damage my individual impales are actually doing, but I guess it's enough, considering things just fucking die. Okay, I can just keep spamming it too. I do wonder if I can like have minions apply impale, and then just like stand there, just like shrugging. While my minions are applying impale, I'm just going like, yep, just gonna keep sucking up that steel, you know? Sorry, I have anemia. I need more iron in my diet.
I can't do this.
And chromium too. It's tough being me. Every day, I need to eat like 3 swords a day just to stay alive. Or else I put the low in hemoglobin. Where's the final arena? Be gone, thought. Ah, I did half damage though. Aw, damn it. I want to just like do the Oh My Wamu Shinderu on his nuts. One more, come on. Because I have this AoE. That kind of helps a little bit. Like while I'm hitting these guys, I can just go over here. I think I have a high enough chance to impale that just the sheer amount of enemies I'm hitting is good enough. Because I do not have a 100% chance. Right? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of stats on the screen now. Oh, it's 90% now. Never mind. Shit. Okay. Well, that's one less thing I have to worry about. Wait, what the fuck just happened there? I don't think I even hit him. He just decided to die. I didn't even press my Call of Steel button. Whatever, man. What do you mean, if a little messy? I'm not a soccer player. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta pee. Alright, I'm back. Hold on, actually 1 second. Ah, damn. I thought I had some water in the fridge so I can make soda. I unfortunately did not. Oh, didn't mean to go there. Let's grab a skill point real quick. I could do it later, but I want it now. I need more HP.
I am Tusk. You have. I felt life will go on.
Yes, Constitution. Let's see if they have any shoes for sale that I can use. I definitely need some boots.
Deshret has. You will be remembered.
Anything you need, just ask.
Purchase items? No.
Take care.
Oh, she's the one.
What do you need now?
Boots. I guess I'll just slap on a
I'm watching you.
essence. Max life. Movement speed. Alright. Move over, you've been replaced. Morbid hoof. Also, I think I saw a new skill gem there. Ambush. No, it's not. Buff is removed to exert the next melee attack performed. Attacks exerted by this skill cannot be exerted by other skills. Ah, damn. I could potentially pog. Snipe. The 4 less damage. Oh, it's like a charge thing. Flame Link. Frozen Leech. What's Frozen Legion? Icy statues in a ring. Each statue uses your frozen sweep once before vanishing. Ooh. I think that was there already though. Phase run. Where's the flame? You know what? I'm not gonna bother the
Until
golem.
next time.
Without much investment, they just die and fall over instantly. Not worth it. What if I just left? I wonder if I just run past everything if he'll still like suck my dick.
I can't do this just yet.
So far, nothing. Do I have to kill these guys? No, I do have to kill those guys though. I don't even know what happened necessarily. All I know is she just dove in, and the next thing I know, she was not there anymore. And the fact that her scream was like way louder than everyone else's. I like having big bonk.
My spirit's are spent.
Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. Leave me alone. You're gonna, there we go, he will. I hate this phase. I don't know why he has to sit there and just charge up. Like, why can't he like do a backstab, quick like little charge animation, and then just like dive back in?
Your glory will be remembered in song forever, Duressa. I promise you that.
I don't know, this is kind of a dick. Like, he left his wife, I think. Not very cash money of him. That is good armor. It's actually not that much. I mean, it's a decent bit more armor than the other one. 50% more. We'll be fine. Wait, did I get the... Yeah, I got the Hands of Desire.
I once heard a Kardui mention their island of the dead. Perhaps this is it.
I mean, now it's the Island of the Dead. But I didn't really see any dead in there. Sure, just don't hit him. See what I care. I care a lot, by the way. Another random fun fact. I think I probably mentioned this before, but it just drives me nuts every time I see it. That these little... What? Those little, like, totems, for some reason, they were completely immune to curses. Like, even if you had a node where you can apply curses to things that are hex-proof, or curse-proof, those are called hexes, it still wouldn't apply to them for some reason. And they finally made it so it applies to them. Which is fucking nice. Wait, did I actually kill hit so many things at once for that level up? I didn't get the level up sound. I got scammed. And I probably could just do this now. It's like Ash Bark, Chance to Ignite, Yeah, it's like hit someone once and then just hit Call of Steel and run away. Oh yeah, wait. Is that the strat now? I think that's the strat.
I can't do this just yet.
Bonk. Nice. Maybe we'll see. How about these guys? What? Oh, it didn't play an animation. I swear to God, this game. I'm having fun, but I'm starting to think Grim Dawn might actually be like scientifically superior. Because when I attack, it plays an animation, which is more than what Path of Exile is doing sometimes. I wonder if I get more AoE. Ooh. Oh, I have a bunch of impale nodes I can get mastery on, which would improve my Call of Steel. Did they die before I even hit them? Whatever. That reminds me of back when I was playing out of my fucking hotel. So every now and then, just animations just stopped fucking working and shit. I do slightly regret not including one clip. I just did was honestly the only reason I didn't include it is because I captured it in vertical mode, and I did not want a video that potentially could have gotten like a good amount of views to get roasted for having a vertical video. And it was me like looting a bunch of shit with the mobile version while I was like sitting in my laying in my hotel bed. It's just me saying, watch me give this loot the sloppy jalopy, and I just spammed the A button to pick everything up while going like and I thought that was so fucking funny. I still think it's funny, but it was vertical. I was like, is it funny enough to want to deal with people just to go like going full on like internet autism over a vertical video? Maybe not. I just didn't. That was actually half the reason I wanted to talk about control and support in Path of Exile. The other half is that it actually is good. Outside of like an issue where like you can't reset loot filters, but apparently someone said you can now. So good. If that's true. I honestly haven't tried it. Maybe next stream I'll try playing this with a controller. I think the only reason I wouldn't want to is like I'm already wasting enough time as it is, and I would be wasting so much more time on the menus. Okay, I'm not doing enough damage to him. I'm gonna kill everyone around here first so I can... There we go, he came to me. Goodbye, sir.
I can't do this just yet.
Where... Boss. I think there's a boss in this area too. I want to see if I can Call of Steel his ass. I wonder if the Call of Steel AoEs overlap. Alright, well here's the actual end boss, so that works. I'm gonna wait till this cooldown ends, so I can just see if I can just stun his ass. How's it going, Cal? Spark him. Stun him. I think I stunned him. Oh my god.
Just be happy that you got a warrior's death.
I love how he violently explodes. Is that like his upper part of his body or his lower part of his body? I think that was the lower part. Hearing people scream and then just kind of gets punctuated by a fucking explosion is always funny to me. Like, show me one frame of someone actually just dying, and I will laugh way too goddamn hard.
Yes?
All this don't want to keep this. I mean, this shape is like better, basically, minus the strength. Yeah, I'm not using the 4 link anyway, so... Get rid of that.
See ya.
See ya. Crystal veins. Now she's gonna become old and dusty. I believe she like used the thaumaturgy crystals in her to power that thing, which is why she loses those. And then like later you see her like dead in Act 9 because she lost her immortality because of that. Arc. Ooh, Arc in a strong box. Nice. One less guy to kill. Ah, damn it, I didn't have enough impales on him. Chaos Orb, ooh. I mean, it's no Mirror of Calandra, but it'll do. Cankerous Sore? Fuck. Hello? The fuck? I have never seen that. Is that new? I'm actually very curious what the fuck that was. I wonder if that's like a way of like weakening the final boss, or if that's like a way of getting like a random Vol item. They did a Vol skill gem, and usually like they're actually surprisingly strict on like when they introduce Vol related content. Like they will never just add, at least to my understanding. They used to be like this, is I guess the best way I could put it. They will never just add Vol skill gems unless the update is themed around the Vol. Which sucks because the Vol skill gems are cool. Basically, whenever you get enough kills, it charges up the Vol skill gem. And, you know, while you have the basic ability... Oh, I actually uncast that. While you have the basic ability... you also have, like, a sub-ability that uses those charges. And it has, like, a much more powerful effect. Like, Vol Sentinel, like the Vol Dominating Blow. You know, you have your regular Dominating Blow, you hit an enemy, and then they become a Sentinel of Dominance, whatever. Basic shit. But the Vol version, like, I think converts them into, like, one big fuck-off minion. Or, or you have Glacial Hammer, which is, like, Heavy Strike, but it's just ice, and can, like, shatter people easier. But then Vol Glacial Hammer, like that Ring of Ice effect, like when you go to hit someone, it just traps you and them in like a ring of ice and debuffs them, and buffs you, I think. Like, that's cool. Earthquake is like one of my favorite ones. Earthquake is like you hit the ground, you deal a little bit of damage, and then after like a small delay, it explodes into like a bigger AoE. Vol Earthquake is that, but you hit the ground, and every step you take creates a shockwave. So you will just slam the ground, and then just run as fast as you can, and just kill everything just by walking by. Does it cost stamina or mana? No, it doesn't actually. Cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna use my level up to... get Impale Nose masteries. Next level up, I'll definitely get that. Oh. Why did I unequip that? Oh, should have just done that. I'm like, wait a second, I have a lot of enemies impaled. I feel like that anime character who's like crazy strong, but he's so fucking stupid, he just kind of forgets that he's like a Giga Chad. Let me grab that. I want to be big. Woo! Thick AoE. Oh, does AoE bonuses also affect it? Oh. Alright. That's good to know. I'm not sure if I'd get more AoE bonuses. Like from this side of the tree. But we'll see. Oh. That was close. I probably would have ate shit there. Impale Key. Oh. Olive Steel has 4 maximum shards. Olive Steel causes 10% increased reflected damage. 40% increased AoE. That's bitchin'. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the exact same AoE that the shrine gives. So now I just permanently have that yoked AoE. Yo, that's actually just kind of yoked AoE though. Honestly, I did not intend. That's perfect! A fucking 5 link for the exact armor type that I use? Bro? Gaming? Like, I genuinely expected this to be a really slow clearing high damage build. I did not think about how much AoE this would add. I do wonder if the AoEs overlap. I know Path of Exile does not usually like doing overlapping AoE stuff. Unless like, it explicitly can do that. But this might be a bit different since it like comes from the enemies themselves, maybe? Oh, what do you mean? Just that little bit of extra HP. Whatever. Yeah, no one's still alive. But you just had to make sure. Now I just imagine with Call of Steel, I'm just imagining that like Bogdanov meme, dump it. But it's just the duelist pulling out his cell phone and calling all of the steel back to him. Dump it. Man just fucking explodes into blades. I'm not gonna go down. I'm pretty sure it's up this way. Usually you progress by going up in this game. I think that is a correct assumption. Yep. It is a shame that I have no use for the shards unless I'm using a steel skill. I mean, it's a cool little cosmetic effect in the back. Don't get me wrong. Please just tell me that's the right way to go. Okay, it is. Thank God.
Oh, duelist. You're so cute when you're bewildered.
I mean, I'd say I'm a bit bewildered, but I'm kind of used to it at this point. Ouchies. Oh, I stunned her. I was like, wait a second, why is she like not doing her attack? I realized, oh, because I'm dumb. Yeah, no point doing it. My mojo got thrown off because I accidentally put the mark on a random eyeball.
I knew I could rely on you.
Okay, cool. Can I leave?
That's twice it was meant.
Thank you.
I can't do this just yet.
Thank you for the random crafting recipe in the bowels of this random thing.
This thing gets more twisted with every step I take.
Alright. I probably won't have time. Yeah, I'm definitely not have time for the boss. So I'm gonna hit the checkpoint here and call it. Battle plate, it's not a 5 link. Got 5 sockets. You created the apparition of them. Too late. Oh, hold on. What? Oh, because there's an apparition, so that's why I couldn't get the lances off of him. All right. Let's call it there. I'll be streaming the next 2 days. So on the 12th, I have a meeting. If I can wake up early, it'll just be at 7:30. But if I don't wake up early, it'll probably be at like noon, and I'll end up streaming like a lot shorter because I'll be starting at like 12:30, 1:30, which is I start at 1 for reference. So it'll be about basically like a half hour later. Wait, what? That's actually good. That's a solid roll. I mean, it's not bad for a 5 link. I hit that god roll. 4 reds. Fuck. Oh, I figured. I'll work on that later. Yeah. So it really just depends on how that meeting. I should be waking up that early. I'll just set up an alarm or something. Anyways, take care, y'all. Catch you next time. Just tomorrow.